For this lesson, we will discover the power of RGB LEDs with Arduino. RGB LEDs may appear like regular LEDs. However, they consist of three LEDs inside the usual LED package: one red, one green, and one blue. By regulating the brightness of each of the individual LEDs, you can effectively create almost any color you desire. The Arduino has a function called analog write that was used in previous experiment. This function allows you to control the brightness of the LED and adjust the color according to your preference. Materials needed: Arduino Uno Board, RGB LED, 220 ohms resistor, breadboard, and jumper wires. The RGB LED consists of 4 LEDs. 3 LEDs go to the positive connection of each individual LED within the package, while the remaining LED is connected to all 3 negative sides of the LEDs. The second pin from the flat side of the LED package is the common negative connection, and it is also the longest of the 4 LEDs. This LED must be connected to the ground. This is the common pin configuration of RGB LED, which is called common cathode LED. Let's build the circuit. For this experiment, we will use the common cathode LED. Each LED present inside the package requires its 220 ohms resistor to prevent excessive current from flowing through it. To connect the LEDs to the Arduino output pins, these resistors are used with the 3 positive LEDs of the LEDs, one red, one green, and one blue. The Arduino sketch begins by specifying the pins to be used for each color. Next is setup function. On our previous lesson, the setup function runs only once after the Arduino is powered on or reset. Its main objective is to define the 3 pins that we are using as outputs. Before we take a look at the loop function, let's look at the last function in the sketch. This particular function requires 3 arguments, each corresponding on the brightness level of the red, green, and the blue LEDs. The value of each argument must be within the range of 0 to 255, where 0 indicates that the LED is turned off, while 255 means that it is a maximum at brightness. The function then uses the analog write method to set the brightness level of each LED. In the loop function, using that particular function with 3 arguments, we are defining the specific amounts of red, green, and blue light that we want to display. Afterward, we pause for 1 second before moving on the next color. Let's upload the code and observe. This Arduino code will cycle through standard internet colors red, green, blue, yellow, purple, and aqua. You can try to experiment with different colors by changing the specific amount of red, green, and blue light, then see how they affect the LED colors.